Now, 4-2, you are surveying many different areas across the realm. One of your 4-2 units, actually Fedora 2, would be flying over Riverside, Port City right now. You would notice that there are fires still alight. I don't know if he would scan the area or not.
Yeah, he would scan the area.
Okay, let's roll with that. Let's see if he scans really well.
Okay, I'll be scanning as soon as I get my dice out.
This is my scan song.
It's a dice song. Before we roll, we gotta get the dice out. Okay, here it goes.
Sing to them, make them feel real lucky.
I have rolled, so I got a total of. Am I going to use perception for this? Or?
Your scan goes off your intellect because you're using your actual sensors.
Okay.
It goes through the
Simtech,
which I think you're.
Yeah. Okay.
P. You have a P.
So that would be 15 total.
Total?
Yeah. I rolled a 3.
Oh wow. Well, you don't notice anything in particular, but you do know that there are
there's fire down there.
There's fire, and there seems to be commotion, as if maybe rodents are alive down there, or something of some kind.
Well, they couldn't detect us earlier.
Rodents of unusual size.
Large rodents.
ROUSs.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll fly for a closer look.
So you swoop on down.
Yeah. But can I turn invisible first?
Maybe.
You can roll for that.
No, it seems pretty simple for you to turn invisible.
Okay. I cloak. Yeah.
So you walk through the ripple of visibility until you are no longer.
Yeah.
And you continue to look around. Now you see that there are several different buildings that are in such a dilapidated fashion that they couldn't house anything, but there is one structure that seems to be slightly skeletonized, but still standing.
Okay. I approach it.
As you do. You walk inside, you see that there were different things set up as if this might have been a shop or some sort of a trade center. People may have used this in archaic history to give each other trinkets of some kind. You know how materialistic the mortals can be.
Mm-hmm.
So that seems to be what this is here.
It's some shopping area.
Yeah.
I guess I'll look around for
You can try a scan again.
Yeah, I'm scanning. It's not doing very well. Okay, I got a 17 on that one.
17. Now, you can tell that there is some sort of commotion inside the building, but you don't know what it is. It's like something is dulling your sensors completely.
It's the fedora. I take the fedora off for a second and rescan. Okay.
I'll allow it.
Okay, that's 23.
You can tell that there are life signs upstairs.
It was.
Okay, I look at the fedora. I'm going to scan the fedora to make sure there's no metals in it.
All right. Where did he get the fedora again? Who did he steal it from?
I rolled a 15 for that, so that's 26.
Who did you take the fedora from?
I think he just found it.
No, I took it off of someone.
Yeah, he took it from somewhere.
It's probably someone I killed.
Maybe it was in room. Maybe it's Roomstrom's fedora. I can't remember.
All right. So you do tell that there are life signs upstairs. Okay. The fedora just seems like a crazy hat to you.
Okay, then I put it back on.
You put it back on. Now, one of the signals coming from upstairs, you can tell has immense reading. A very strange power signature.
Does it match the power signature I previously scanned for? Or is it different?
It is similar in kind to the ones that you scanned when you were in the Cryos Tundra. You remember the 5 individuals that had a shared genome? It's very similar in structure to that, but it is also overlaced with something that you can only equate to atomic or radioactive energy.
All right, so I'm going to go investigate.
So as you walk up the stairs, of course, it's not hard for you to see old One-Arm Al, the detective.
I know him.
And then the large shiny man that you were getting into a fight with.
Mm-hmm. That teleported away.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll to try
to hear him? A man standing in a cloak that is holding a very large irradiated sword. And that seems to be all you can see in the room right now.
Can I recognize the sword? Can I search?
You would yeah. You'd be able to recall that you saw it being handed to Arthur Strathmore at the end of the Draken invasion on Earth Prime because that unit transmitted information to you about it.
I mean, it's basically the same mind.
Right.
So I remember it.
It's his mind.
It's my mind.
Is there any way I could try to see if I hear him?
Yeah, you can try.
Didn't he just walk in the room? Oh, he's invisible.
He's invisible.
I don't think it's going to happen.
All right. So you can't tell that he's there. What about the detective? Would he want to care?
He sees a fedora just floating there.
I just see a fedora floating there.
Yeah. He's all invisible.
You can roll to perceive if you can see the invisible 4-2 unit.
Yeah, of course.
I don't think Thulgrim would be able to see it. Although,
Right, he has divine.
He doesn't have the helmet right now.
He is a demigod, but he's been studying for 500 years.
He has, but I mean, I'm just saying, just to be clear, he doesn't have the helm of omnipotence at the moment.
But no, I don't notice 4-2 there.
Y'all are
Thulgrim is going to see if he can see.
Nope. I need a favor.
You get one.
Thulgrim's going to see if he notices something.
What'd you get?
This is off wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Thulgrim's wisdom is a 3.
Okay.
I got a 23.
Whoa.
Thulgrim, the mighty, notices that there is another entity in the room. He is floating there, invisible. He recalls. It's almost as if he can sense that he is still angry at this individual for infecting the man, and then he had to give up his own lightning essence to that man in order to save him.
He strikes without even saying anything. He just pulls out the axe from his pocket and lights it ablaze and strikes at the invisible target.
Do we need to roll defense? It's a really tiny apartment.
What we're going to do here
It's
is
small.
you're going to roll the attack. Sir, you are going to roll the evade.
Do I get advantage because I'm invisible?
I guess I'm just going to duck.
He can see you.
Oh,
So
he sees
Thulgrim is the only person in the whole room that knows you are here.
It's because there's just a floating fedora right there.
Yes. So you're going to roll defense to see if you can parry his attack.
He shook that for a long time.
That is a 23.
All right, so that's your number to beat.
Okay. 26.
So when you go to strike at what everybody else seems to think is air, Strathmore actually feels as if you are striking out at him. You pull out a blade, large, similar effect to it as his. He feels that you're still irritated about the fact that he took the Iratus blade. You lash out at him, and 4-2 kind of just hovers behind Strathmore because he seems to recognize him and has a fun time of just hovering around behind him, invisible while bad things happen.
He also remembers that the fedora is still on, so he takes it off and sets it down without anyone noticing.
He's also got a really cool pimp coat with a fur collar on.
Oh, yeah. He's like totally dressed.
like totally dressed.
So as you lash out, he matches your blade with the Iratus blade. When these two things clash, everybody else in the room needs to roll either evasion or endurance. So if you're the detective, Al, or a Dean,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I gotta roll for myself too.
you rolled a very successful evasion, so you're okay. You're behind Strathmore.
Should I use a favor now?
No.
That's
I
gonna
mean,
be
you have a lot of
11.
health, right?
11 for
15.
Yep.
detective.
11 for the detective.
11.
I would think so. I mean, I got a 30.
That's excellent.
So if I guess I'm gonna try to just.
It's like you
absorb
dodged a
it so
bullet, like in that anime we watched.
I rolled a 3, 10
Saw
from
the
my
bullet coming
con.
and
If
you
I'm using
dodged
physique,
it.
I get +1 because the skill is proficient, and then +2 from hard, or +1 from that, +2 from hardened veterans, so 16.
Okay. Thulgrim. What's the attack strength on that axe?
The
Do we have that
axe?
written down?
It's just a.
No, it's mythic.
It's not. Mythic's not a thing anymore.
It was when we made it.
I know.
Okay, so hold on. And plus heavy weapon now.
Mm-hmm.
We had to add the other 2 to it from the changes from last night, so it'd be a 10.
Okay.
Wait, fire. Yeah, I'm just going by what was already on here.
Oh, okay.
So fire is another +2, so it'd be a 12.
All right, and that's actually like an ongoing damage, but it's a burning damage if I remember correctly. But if you failed below a 20, you're looking at taking in 12 damage as the energy from both blades is reverberated out throughout the apartment that they're in. You exceeded by an extreme amount, and it seems as though the energy emitted by both blades seems to die off when it gets near you. It dissipates and fades. Now,
Strathmore, what are you doing?
what am I doing? What are you doing? You just tried to attack me. Here, how about you take this?
Attack you, there's a 4-2.
You can roll to evade or block. Your match strength on this will be 25.
25. Let's see. Roll a different dice. Oh, it was 21. 22.
So, before Thulgrim can try to speak for himself, you actually notice that Strathmore just lashes out with this large sword that he has. And what you do see is a fiery trail of Thulgrim flying out of the apartment building and off into the distance. He's hit him with a lot
Do
of
we
power
hear like a
from the
splash?
sword. Probably in Aloria City they hear
Oh, that's far away.
like long away.
Wow.
Guess I'm just picking myself up, dusting myself off.
All right.
The detective gets back up.
How did you do on damage on that?
Oh, I'm sitting at 6 right now.
Did he say
How's
something
it
about a
checked?
4-2?
Huh? I'm doing good. It's
Yes.
8. Sitting at 8 out of 12.
Is there a 4-2 in here? Why did he say something about a 4-2?
The detective gets up. Strathmore, why would he attack you? Why did you attack him? He said something about a 4-2.
4-2.
Creepy robot.
4-2, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, this son of a Chippewa. Well, that was obviously a miscommunication. Thulgrim has often miscommunicated.
That's probably what he was trying to attack. For some odd reason.
Well, this is a very small apartment. That was a dumb thing to do.
Well, from many conversations with Thulgrim, he is the mighty, not the smart.
Well, Stein,
Well, academically he's smart, which is really strange.
look, I'm here for a reason. All right, you people have come and interrupted my peace and my quiet, but I am here for a reason. This realm is the source of a lot of poisonous energy going throughout the multiverse.
Would it happen
I
to
need
be?
to solve that.
Would it happen to be the black goo people from the sewers, or excuse me, the Stein tunnels?
Black goop people.
Well, that's all I saw when Thulgrim landed on one of them.
Yeah, I can see he has that effect on people.
They just kind
look,
of turned into a black goop.
all I know is this realm is disconnected from its celestial energy. Someone out there is robbing this world of every single elemental power source that it's supposed to have.
Who is it?
Well, Stein, if I knew, I would tell you.
What are you doing? Like, what is... You said you were coming to fix it. How are you going to fix it?
Well, I had to come to find the source of the problem. I've found that this realm, my home, is the source of the poisonous energy that is leaching out into all other realms. Now, I gotta fix this so that everybody can live.
We found out about Mr. Well already, right?
Runestrom told you.
So... But Strathmore already knows about that, doesn't he? Didn't that happen when he was getting shot in the face in the void?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
If I remember correctly, that was like at the same time. So while he was getting shot, he was doing that then.
Yeah, it was kind of a chaotic...
So
I
he
got
may
shot
not
in the
know
face
about
thing.
Mr. Well?
He may not know, yes.
I know about Mr. Well. I met him, or A42 met him.
Oh, what? Who's... what?
Someone named Mr. Well stole a bunch of shards and disappeared into the void.
Yeah.
The source shards?
Well, we got.
Maybe.
Well, we have one of them now. You just knocked the other one clear across with the.
Yeah, he had one, the guy that you just knocked out the window.
I
Yeah,
pull out the
something called-
indigo shard.
He had the source.
So you're telling me that the pieces of the soul of this realm, you've got one of them.
Yeah.
Dense Chippewa
Yeah, he had
had
the
another one.
He had the white one.
And where are the rest of them?
Well, apparently,
In the
some
void.
Mr. Well guy has taken them.
Taking them where?
Into
Tell me
the
where he is.
void.
In,
3 times I've said that.
into the void?
Into the void.
Yeah.
Where
It's
Freddy
gotta be
was
your
about
fault.
to be. I don't think it's his fault. Is it your
The
fault?
detective was sitting there eating a cookie he got from his pouch.
I don't think it's his fault.
How's it my fault?
All right. Well, I bring that with you.
I want a cookie.
We're going to get shiny
I'm
pants.
just kidding. Like a pouch cookie.
Oh.
We've got to use these 2 shards to try and maintain this world until we can get into the void and pull out Mr. Well Black Pants and get the rest of them reestablished.
Well, I mean, I still have the void room.
Well,
You left me the arm that had that on it, and I've been slowly piecing together my knowledge of them.
Where
doesn't
did
seem
you
like
go
it should be that
after?
slow. Didn't Mama Violet teach you that?
Where did you go after he cut off your arm? Anyway, you're dressed kind of weird.
I went into the void, was there for a while, and came out in some forest. Met a man named Jinbei, and he taught me about this thing called Shakti. Kind of like the runes, I guess, but it's more about connecting your inner self with the universe and letting it all flow together in harmony. You wouldn't be.
That sounds like a bunch of sissy pants hoo-ha.
I know.
That doesn't sound like the
Let's just
Strathmore
sit
way.
around and sing Kumbaya Chippewa.
I mean, Jinbei hit harder than you.
My butt, I just pulled my punches with you because I felt sorry for you, kid.
Okay. But
Running around, you raised me. Kid, I just met you, but you're my daddy. Shut up.
is that our connection?
He forgot.
You can call that a connection. Wait a second, I'm having a moment. No, moment's over. I don't know.
The realm was called Ura.
Ura.
Yeah.
So there's this realm called Tenebris
Yeah.
and a realm called Ura.
Yeah. Something like that.
Noted.
There's a lot of realms. Runestrom has the Journals of Stein still.
Does he?
Yes.
Something about a CRS.
I'm pretty sure he would give them if you
Well
asked.
then, I say we go find shiny pants. Give old Runestrom a buzz.
Where?
Get them
You actually
journals.
start hearing just a thum, thum, and it starts getting louder. And then you hear just a huge crash outside. And
That'd
Thulgrim,
be shiny, man.
Peeks out the window.
Thulgrim looks up and waves. Like I said, it was a 4-2.
Thulgrim. It's all good now. Where he's
Well, it's
gonna
good to
help us
see you
get
can
the
still
shard.
take a lick.
It's me, of course I can.
He's gonna help us get the
I
shard.
kind of liked your brother better, but
Man,
you'll do for now.
My brother,
Alright.
yeah, I miss seeing him, unfortunately.
We're
he's a lot
gonna
spicier than
ride
you.
on a griffin named Bubbles.
Yes.
Are you?
That's how we got here.
That's neat.
Just letting you know.
I don't think there's enough room for me.
There's not, but we're going back to Runestrom.
You may ride
this,
on my
on
back.
this griffin.
I'll meet you when you get there.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Bubbles to Runestrom Industries. It looks at me confused. That way.
All right. So as y'all take off, and yes, I'm assuming you're on there with them.
Yeah.
All
Now,
right,
like,
so-
didn't Fortu's like try and arrest Roomstom only to be like destroyed or something?
What's that?
Didn't
Yeah,
they?
Solaris popped out. All the
Yeah.
Fortus came to arrest Runestrom.
Yeah,
and
Solaris put the
Solaris.
shut down 4-2 shutdown program into effect,
Yeah. Or they like what? Did, like EMP or something like
like
that?
an antivirus.
Like a what?
Like an antivirus.
What's an antivirus?
Like if 4-2 was a virus,
Which he is.
Solaris emitted an antivirus.
He's like
What was that?
He
mean?
emitted a
he's like the
2-1.
antivirus software that protects computers from viruses.
He's what?
He's a firewall.
Yeah.
Solaris firewall.
Basically, you cannot go past here.
All right. So as y'all take off, I'm assuming 4-2 would probably be interested to just hover behind them to see what they're going to do.
Mhm.
He likes to note things that they're doing. You fly off, you actually notice that from the ground there's a large explosion of fire and brimstone as you then see a shadow of a dragon flying past you through the skies that seems to emit smoke and embers as it flies past, giving itself form and shape.
Huh.
I hope the sacrifice was worth it.
Are there any 4-2s in that
If he had
area?
heard you, he would have said they usually are. That's why they're called sacrifices.
But he didn't.
But he didn't. But you know it.
I
All right.
recognize that.
So you see him, he leaves y'all in the dust. Well, actually, the brimstone trail.
I
But
should have rode with him. We'd be there by now.
he's pretty
Stop
close.
complaining.
I kick balls.
Yeah. Fulgrim picks him up and dangles him onto the side. You've lost your riding privilege.
Don't drop him.
I won't drop him.
You hold me with my arm or like the scruff of my neck?
Scruff of your neck so you can cross your arm and pout.
How do you...
Cross one arm.
We're all like trying to do it.
So eventually Bubbles gets there. It's taken time, but you see that Strathmore is already standing there waiting outside Runestrom Industries, still in a humanoid form, still wearing the cloak. The black cloud of energy seems to still be resonating around him, but he is there waiting as you arrive. So as you get there, he's already called down Runestrom. He's talking to him about these journals. Runestrom remembers Strathmore and agrees to help him out. Gives him copies of the Sierra Elena's journals and everything. He's putting them in pouches. Oh, finally. You're not the fastest bunch.
I'm going to call Remy.
All right.
He's a hefty boy.
Just to find out where they are.
Oh, my sweet. You finally back from Riverside. What was it?
It's a long story.
Well, hopefully you'll get the chance to tell me soon. I've got all the children.
Her dad was there.
Strathmore's her father.
Well, yeah, we knew that.
I know that.
Well.
Yeah.
She always told me. We never talk about it. Daddy issues and whatnot.
I've got those.
No, I don't have those.
She doesn't. She's strong-willed. She has yelled at me many times to tell me so.
You know, I had trouble admitting it at first too, Adine.
Where are you?
Like I was saying before the loud man started talking, I've got all the children loaded up on this ship that the old man seems to call Exodus.
He's just letting y'all use it?
He said preserving the Elorian line and Velocian DNA, stutter, mumble, was of paramount importance and something. So yeah, he let us use it. So I'm on here.
Okay, where is it?
We're in the sub-level of this building.
Okay. Do we have anyone to pilot this ship?
He told me that there was some kid that could do it.
Ian? Yeah, we lost
There's
him.
a lot of conversation going on our
Ian.
little radio. Fancy suit, black hair, cold stare, likes to call people names.
4-2.
Kind of full of himself?
4-2.
He's very confident, yeah. Yeah, I just saw him. He was said he was on a journey or something like that, but that he's here to pilot the big things now.
Okay, well, we're back, so.
Well, then that sounds rather like kismet to me. Let's get this show on the road. I'll be here waiting for you. I'll keep the children safe till you get back, my little fire.
Did Freddie get a bath?
There is a shower decontamination coming onto the
You
ship,
might need
so yeah, I'll take care of it. All right, you, Hansy.
Yeah.
You said
On
you
one
could.
hand.
That's a great name.
You said we could access the void with your little
You could try.
dad thing.
It's been kind of hard since you cut off the other arm, you know, incomplete conduit.
He has a fake arm.
Granny Violet always told me that it was easier to do those things with two hands. So I tried to make it harder for you so you could learn how to do it with one hand.
He didn't. He has a fake arm.
I'm going to try to do it one hand just because now.
It's see-through.
Oh. You have a see-through arm?
Yeah, but you haven't deserved to see that yet.
I didn't ask. I just asked if you had one. Good Lord, you've got daddy
Can he-
issues.
Can he cast a ring with only one hand? Is it possible?
I tell you what, I'll put a difficulty rating of 25 on it, and if he exceeds it, he can have partial success with one hand. If he...
Oh my gosh. This is like pocket porting to the action. This is just a terrible idea.
Hey, that worked
If
out.
he far surpasses it by 10 or more, then he can actually succeed.
Well, I didn't beat 25, but I got a 20.
All right. So he tries to activate the void energy, unsuccessful. So now what you're going to do is you're going to basically roll your... How are you rolling your rune magic right now?
Off magic?
Yeah, magic.
What's your magic number?
6.
Okay. So you're going to roll a d6, and that'll be the damage of void energy that you receive back from trying to open it one-handed.
Oh, man.
Straight past shields.
Cool.
What is it?
When I
5.
When
Oh,
I- when I see that, can I shut the void portal?
I don't
You
think it
can
ever
activate
opened.
it if you want. No, it just void energy poisoned him. He tried to access it. It didn't open. He just poisoned himself with void energy. like
So I
venom.
can't. Does it continue or just once?
No, it just hits him once, like
okay.
like a slap.
Well, there's no point in me activating it.
So he absorbed it
Oh.
all. Yeah.
So that was
Yeah, I'm not
You said
quite
you
fit.
learned a lot while you were growing up.
He didn't know anything about runes.
You should have used your see-through arm.
Well,
I can't admit weakness in front of this man.
He'd rather try to show off to me than actually try to protect.
He'd be more
and
impressed
preserve
if there was a
this
void
realm.
portal we could use.
Yeah, if you had actually succeeded for once, I would have actually been far more impressed.
Okay. I'm going to put my hand in the pocket with the indigo shard.
Mhm.
An act of greed. I am going to forcefully take another memory from Calcifer.
Oh no.
Is greedy.
Full heal,
Ooh,
full
I
heal
love
myself.
it.
All right, that's acceptable to me.
Okay.
Do you want to play out Calcifer's reaction?
It happened so quickly. He just, who am I?
He's just curled up in the corner.
Where am I? What is? Who are you? And in their subconscious conversation, Al just tells him, "Yeah, you belong to me now."
Wow, he's horrible. And you guys think 4-2 is bad.
You're always talking crap to my shiny face, man. I have never done that.
Like attacking
Except for
him?
when I've robbed people of their brains.
So,
She was already dead, basically. He was preserving her.
Not in combat. Am I allowed to take as many actions as I want, or would you prefer me to use action surge?
You definitely healed yourself completely. Are you trying to just immediately go into effectively completing the action?
I'm gonna do the phantom arm and then redraw the room for the
He
void
has an
portal.
action surge. He's wondering if he can do all this at once.
Rather
You
than
can do it.
rather than me just wasting my
Nobody
action
else
surges.
is doing
You can
anything.
do it.
Okay.
We're all just watching you.
So with the two,
You're the center of
arms-
attention right now.
I mean, it's not really going. It's like I don't get a bonus from using both arms or not. So.
You just get to do it.
Oh, that was a 1.
Another one? Put
Yeah.
another 2 for your attributes.
No,
You should use a fate if you have
Yeah, I'm
three.
gonna use a fate. I
Yeah.
have,
You
I
might
have
want to
3
use
right
a
now.
favor on that
If
one.
you have 3 of them, you should use one.
We're gonna use a different dice. I had 2.
Oh, God.
It doesn't want me to succeed tonight.
Okay, but is this... You already got the arm? You're just trying to see if you can open the thing?
Yeah.
Calcifer seems pissed. Calcifer, flicks you off
He doesn't
with
even
your
know.
arm.
He don't know. Well, the point is, he doesn't know who he is. He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know what's going on.
All right. So as you do your phantom limb, you start tracing the symbols of the runes in the air, and you try to, with all your will to be seen and to be superior and to be respected, you force whatever you have energy-wise into this effect. And what occurs next is an explosion of void poisoned energy as it goes off. We want to know what happens. You at home want to know what happens, who lives, who dies, what comes out of the portal that remains. You'll never know until you tune in next time. This is Tony Stevens telling you, don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe, and tune in for the final fate of Valos.